Hello guys, welcome to installation for Windows Home 64-bit in Windows. And today I will try to install in my computer as Windows Professional. And try to install, and I'm facing about some error, and I will try to fix that error also to show you guys how to fix it. Before we didn't go for the error and didn't show you what error is about, I would like to talk about a little bit what is the virtualbox and what is useful and why do we use the virtualbox, why. And if you see, the virtualbox is totally free and you can run for multiple operating system, and it's totally safe, and you can use Windows and you can use Linux and you can use also Mac OS. And Windows is totally, as I tolerate, is totally free, and for using Windows. And if you're using Mac also, it's totally free for you. You can download from internet and install your computer. What do you need only in if you have a image and you have a Windows in your flash, external flash you should have in, or a hard disk, something external storage, you should have a Windows. And it supports Windows 7, and it supports about Windows 8, and it supports about Windows 10. And on my computer today, I will try to install what's called in Windows 10 Professional. And this is kind of my system is Windows 10 64-bit. And in my flash as well, I have also Windows 10 64-bit. Also, it's professional. And at the time I was trying to install, I couldn't get the option of 64-bit, as we see later in the installation process. And this error, what I'm facing for after I try to install, it says your PC device needs to be repaired. And I couldn't understand what need to be repaired, but because I'm using this laptop, is totally new. And then guys, this is what I'm trying to fix it and show you how to fix. So before that, let us go how you can install how can you download. At the time you Google it in virtualbox, and easily click the first link, and this is what it appears your screen. And the latest version is 6.0, as you can see on the screen. Try double click and keep your desktop. After you download from this web, it comes from your desktop, and it looks something like this one. It have Oracle VM VirtualBox. What you do is double click. This is the latest I installed. Is totally, it gives me error and it didn't work. So I'm trying to, as I told you, can install 3 to 4 to 5 Windows as much you want, and all the Windows you install, it gives you this link. It comes from this way to all. So let's remove this one right now and start it to do remove this one for at all, and let's do again one new Windows. And this it comes when you installation. At the time you install in this VirtualBox in Windows, this is the first phase. You have to click new. At the name you can write anything name you want. For me, I will write Windows. I'll write the Windows 10. And as I told you guys, in here I'm trying to install in Windows. I'm using Windows 10. I'm trying to install also Windows 10, but both is 64-bit. As you see, the version here I had is 32 version. If you go down from this list, I had Windows 10 also 32-bit. I had Windows 8.1 32-bit, and I had other Windows. I totally don't get 64-bit. If I try Windows 10 32-bit and then continue, try next. This is your RAM. Just you can do anything you want, depending on how space you have in your RAM. Just continue, and just continue from this one. Just continue. Just continue. This is your hard disk. It's depending on how much space you want. Just continue. And this is the time you are in virtualbox. Now it's ready your virtualbox to download Windows from your flash to virtualbox. So to do that, you have to go restart. I think it takes for a couple minutes. So and then you need to select it from this folder to go for where you Windows in your own flash, external flash, or in your head in somewhere in your disk hard disk. So double click this one, start to continue. This is what I'm getting. This is what I'm trying to fix it. This if you try to continue, it shows this error in the screen. It says your PC device needs to be repaired. So what I'm going to show you how to fix it, this one. If you close here totally and go setting, you go the system and go acceleration. This is the when you need, this is now is a disable. You need to do enable. To do that, you have to go your BIOS your system, restart your system, try which key you restart your system. I'm using for HB. I will go for F10 and then we'll come back guys after I this one boot enable. So see you soon. Guys, welcome back. If you can see right now, I'm the system setup on virtualization technology. It's been disabled. So right click, and the time you right click, you'll see two options: disable and enable. So what do you do? Just click it, enable, then save it for F10. Yes, guys. Last time when we checked for in installation of virtualbox, we have an issue of not finding for 64-bit in our Windows. So we went to the computer BIOS and we changed it for virtualization technology enable. It was disabled. That was why we couldn't able and we couldn't find it for 64-bit. So as long as we change it there, let's try if we are success what we has done. Right now we try to open again virtualbox, and first time open virtualbox. If you need to install new Windows, you have to go under the new. As I told you have to write the name as you wish. I will write here Windows 10 as long as I'm using Windows 10. See, if you see the previous view starting here, if you see here, right now we have a 64. We get Windows 7 64-bit, and before we didn't have for 64-bit at all, and now we have a Windows 8 64-bit. We have Windows 8.1 64-bit. So as long as I'm going to install for Windows 10 64-bit, it doesn't matter which kind of Windows version you are using, guys. If you have a Windows Professional, if you have a Windows Home, anything you have a Windows, as long as Windows 10 and as long as Windows 64-bit, it takes. So I'll continue next, and I will continue again next, next, continue also, continue. This is where you want to do something. It says my high disk is 50. I'm going to be around for 151. As long as I can have enough space, I can install and I keep in storage as much I want. I don't want to again uninstall and install again. I will continue. And what we done is we start for Windows, and as we need to continue, we need to upload the Windows image and to install. So to be installed in Windows, you need to start. Go restart, just wait a little bit, maybe it takes a couple of seconds, and when it come out, let's wait. This now you have to click this folder and select it where is your Windows installed. This is my Windows where I kept, so I will double click, start, This is how installation to be done. So it takes a couple minutes, and after we will set the first phase of Windows. As you see, guys, this is the Windows. What you do after now is just to select the country you are, just to select which language you want to install, and just to continue next, 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 and will be shows on this side. And guys, see you again. Thank you.